Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia. Let me know that you guys can hear me all right. I am live both on YouTube and a couple different areas on Facebook. I see comments are already popping on in. Hello to my moderator, Sherry Nixon. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Guys, I just want to give so much love and support. Good, cool. Everybody can hear me loud and clear. Awesome also. I know I went missing MIA last week. I have been upgrading my equipment and it took much longer than expected, but I am upgraded and I'm super stoked to have finally have some better equipment, sound and computer so I can do more editing. So exciting times here at Harmonia. Hi, Rachel. Hello, Nancy. Hi. A lot of people on here too for the March giveaway. For those of you who do not know about the March giveaway, each month I have a big giveaway for my Harmonia members. And to become a member, you can actually become a member today for free for 7 days to check it out. But once you become a member, you get access to all of my vault, all of my timeless readings, all of my visualization experiences. That means meditations as well. Massive discounts on every product and services that I have. And also you get automatically entered into this giveaway. And there is another giveaway, and the giveaway is a private reading, which we already have a winner. But today's gift that we're giving away is this Oracle deck, which is the Beowulf Oracle. So you have the chance to grab at this or grab at a giveaway each month. But you got to be quick about it because there's not that many slots for the grab the tickets. So it kind of becomes, and this one was interesting because there wasn't that as many of you guys who played in this one. So it's for those of you who played for it, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna, I mean, you have a huge chance of winning this. All right. But for today's energy here, we're gonna look into the weekly. We're still going to be using the Path of Shadows Oracle card stack. You can find all of these links in the description box. We're also going to be using Shade Tarot, which is another one. It's a black and white deck. And the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. I like this one a lot. So we'll be using that this week for this week's energy. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. The Beowulf one is awesome. And I don't know if you guys checked out the Beowulf reading I did on Friday. I still have the chills from doing that reading because it was so part of the Beowulf poem. So for those of you who didn't check that out, go check out that Beowulf one because it was pretty awesome. All right, let's switch gears here though. Let's switch on here. We're going to see what the collective challenge is first. We got quite a few of you on. If you guys could go ahead and share, because sharing is caring. I'm going to take away my face here because, well, you don't need to see me for this. Let's just focus on the cards, and get straight onto it. This is the last couple of days here, Pisces, before we move into Aries. Happy birthday to the last of the Pisces, and happy birthday to Aries for those of you who were early on in this week. And happy St. Patty's Day. So a lot of people have St. Patty plans. I don't have any plans, which no plans are the best kind of plans for me after this. All right, let's see what the collective energy is. What is going on for the collective? What do we need to watch out for this week? What do we need to watch out for? Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters, spirit. What is our challenge for this week? What do we need to know? Oh, perfectionism. Rachel, you can share on Facebook and YouTube. If you are in the Facebook group, you will not be able to share. So go to Harmonia Tarot, the public channel on Facebook, and you'll be able to share. Thank you for asking. Our challenge is our perfectionism. In the pursuit of perfection, night after night, I've gifted myself 1,000 flaws. So what happens to us when we get in perfection mode? Sometimes it can keep us stuck. It actually stops us or hinders us for moving forward. I have to do everything just right. So this week, as of course we get closer and closer to retrograde too, be very wary of paperwork. But I also feel like the challenge here is not to get stuck. But we'll see what the rest of the cards have to say with this. And this is going to play into our readings for each zodiac sign. No reversals up just yet. We're still using, we're going to be using the Shade Tarot for just the initial story play about this challenge before we move on to Pisces. Be patient, be aligned, don't overdo it. Saggy energy here with Temperance. Major Arcana. You're going to be challenged here to remain patient and aligned, and you may lose your patience this week, especially, and I just keep hearing alignment, right? Two of Pentacles here. Everything has to be just right, but I feel like you may be losing your patience with remaining calm, staying focused, handling a lot this week. There's something though within the light, and these are the shade cards, that I feel there you are at the end of the tunnel here, collective. But there is light, so you're going to be moving forward here. But I feel there's this energy here where you may feel stuck, or you may not be able, you feel you cannot move forward, but you are right at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to repeat it again. You're right at the end of the tunnel. Let's see how this plays out for our signs. Don't forget, you're going to want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. This isn't always about relationships and love. It comes in all different forms. It's also a general reading, so we may get other things outside of that. Sometimes it comes up, but I know I got a lot of people here who like my love readings. All right, Pisces. Reversals are now up when we're using the Dancing Dark deck. Pisces, what do you need to know in this week's energy? What is going on for Pisces? Oh, hold on one second. I'm so getting used to this new camera setup. So bear with me, guys, if I'm slowing down. All right, Pisces. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh boy, the Queen and the King of Cups here. There you are. There's your energy. Big apology. Well, here's the thing, Pisces. This is definitely about a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it is unbalanced. It is unbalanced. It is unfair. I feel like there's a Pisces here who's had an unfair situation when it comes to this individual. I do feel this week there's an outpouring of emotions. You both may have water in your chart, but this is a connection here where you're either a very close friend, and if it's not a close friend, this is a love relationship. Could even be a family member, but you both are on a throne. You both are at the same level when it comes to, well, maturity, but one is overly drowning in their emotions this week. Now, this could be you, but I'm going to do the energy of you're the one who's being very open and honest and unconditional. And there's another one who has been bottling it up, who has been closed off for quite some time, who also knows that they have not opened up to being honest with you. Fear has allowed them to not present themselves in the right way. I think that there were expectations at one point with this person on how they stood up in this connection. It wasn't fair, was it? Two of Pentacles here with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you were able to balance yourself here, and another individual kind of left it all on you to make the moves, to bring things to the table. I do feel like you're getting a heartfelt, and it could be a word vomit apology here this week for you. This person has been working on it feels like a transcript here of having to be just right. It's never was the right time. This person here is realizing that they were a time waster, that they wasted time here, not really expressing their true emotions about leaving it all on you. I feel that this week you're going to be challenged here with listening to this. I do. I feel like the challenge here is to listen to how this person is presenting themselves here. They're going to be bringing in the waterworks here. Okay. What advice does Spirit have for you? No reversal with the shade cards. Those are the black and white ones. Here we go. What's the advice Spirit has for you? Two cards. We have the Nine of Wands. This person was in and out. Spirit is saying, do not forget about this individual's in and out energy. There is passion here to set things right. Oh, look at this. Death. But it's the end of this too. Transformation with the Death card. Scorpio energy heavily. Pisces, your advice here is to accept this connection for as it is, but also that this person here may not be able to catch up to what you had high expectations on prior. If you allow this relationship, and I'm not saying you have to end it, some of you will end it. Some of you will make peace with this week, which is amazing. But the others of you will have to allow this to transform to something that is more fair. And that means your expectations here, you're going to have to choose if you can really drop them with this person, because this individual just is someone who's on a slower plane than you. All right. That's what I have for Pisces. We're going to move on to Aries. Aries is up next. Thank you guys for who are just jumping on here. Hello, Renee Hess. Good to see you. Glad you're here. We're going to move on to Aries. Move from Facebook spinning wheel. Oh, Rachel. You love this time, Pisces and Aries, right in this row. Yep. I see a lot of people are jumping in onto YouTube. I just feel like Facebook always has that spinning wheel issue. I don't get it. I don't. All right. Aries, I'm so happy to be back, guys, live. This week, I am going to do another live, and it's going to be focused on love. I would have done it last week, but, well, I was upgrading my equipment. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Good to see you. A lot of people over on YouTube, Dawn, so if you're lonely over there, that's where they're at. What's cool about you guys, a lot of my subscribers and followers, we're so a part of each other's groups and things like that. It really has become a family. But with the regulars, they all kind of know each other. So I like to tell people where they are. So if they want to say hi, they could switch. You're welcome. I don't know who just said who's thanking me because you're in my Facebook group, but Nancy, I always appreciate you. You just happened to comment on there. Whoever said this, thank you so much. That means the world to me because I do put so much love and time into my readings. And I don't need validation, but it's such an amazing thing to feel. And I do not take it for granted at all. So thank you so much for stating that. That means a lot to me. If you like artists, if you like your content creators, commenting, thanking them, even hitting that like button and sharing does so much for them. So just consider that when you guys hit that. We're not usually asking for anything other than that. All right, Aries, you ready? Aries, what's your week going to be like? Oh no, the Four of Cups. That's my card. What are you doing with that one? Oh, the Ten of Swords thing. You stuck. Are you feeling stuck? Are you just, I almost feel like I have an Aries here who is so fed up with listening to themselves. Why am I not over this? Why am I not over this situation? Why am I not over this ending? Why do I feel like I'm going to fail again? Because this week, you're going to be focusing on that ending. You're going to be focusing on that question. But here's the thing. It's time to have a new approach because there is a new opportunity here this week that is going to be presenting you. It is. It's going to be presented. It's brand spanking new. Could be a new person too, but let's just focus on the opportunity here. Okay. You're at the end of the tunnel, like I said in the collective reading, Aries. Things are not always happening on your timing. Some of you are like, I'm not ready to start this project. I'm not ready to date again. I'm not ready to do this because when I done this before, or if I didn't save up for this, or if I didn't get everything checked off, I've been at my worst, my rock bottom. I don't feel like I'm ready. I feel like an Aries goes, but I'm not ready yet. Like it or not, it's here. This week, it's here. You're doing something here where you're preoccupied. I got an Aries here who's preoccupied with some other bullshit, all right? Thinking that they could take their sweet ass time, and then all of a sudden an opportunity is presented to you this week. Let's see what the advice here Spirit gives you. No reversals on advice. 2 cards. Your advice from Spirit. 2 of Swords. Get out of your head and go within. 2 of Swords. And the 10 of Pentacles. Here's what's wild about this opportunity for you this week, Aries. This is security. This is safety. This is all of the things that the last thing you had failed at. Listen to your gut and not your fears. Get out of your head. There's something about being indecisive or saying it's not the right time, but that's not how it works. All right. It's not happening the way you expect it to, but this opportunity is brand spanking new. But notice the red suit here. This is what's happened in the past. So you're going, no, it's not ready for this. This could come in so many different forms. So I'm going to give you some examples so you guys can kind of see if it fits for you, but don't force anything. This could be an example of trying to save up and then all of a sudden, this gets offered to you, like let's say it's a trip you've been saving up for, or let's say it's I feel like it's an opportunity here, something here you've been saving up for, right? And all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, I got work to do, I have X, Y, and Z to do, and all of a sudden it's like, well, here's an opportunity to go travel and do this, but you have to do it now. It's like you have to do it right now, and it's not good timing. But it is a huge opportunity here for you to take, and it's going to make you really, really happy. It's going to be like, thank God I took that time off, or thank God, you know what, I called out of work and went there instead. And I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just giving you examples. Others of you, if this is someone asking you to go out, let's say it's a relationship here, and it's like, no, you know, I've gone back and forth, I don't date. There's something here about just go out. And find here that you have more fun than you expected to. Okay. And it's going to be a relationship you can grow with, even start off with friends with. But I feel like it's companionship. I feel like it's adventure. It feels nice. It feels really, really nice. That's what I got for Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is up. Where my bulls at? Hello, Michelle. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. A lot of people are over on YouTube, so if it's quiet on Facebook, it's because they're over on YouTube. But I appreciate wherever you guys are. Sherry, I didn't realize you were sick. I hope you feel better. Oh my gosh. Listen, I was not doing well a couple of weeks ago. But I think it's the weather changes. I really do. All right, Taurus. Taurus, let's see what your week's like. Taurus is up. All right. Well, here's the good news. I mean, I do see this as good news. I do. I'm starting right here because you're moving away from this. You're moving away from this, okay? Let's start. This is all the feels. It's all emotional stuff here that you're gonna let it out this week, Taurus. You're gonna let it out. You're not happy. You're not satisfied. It didn't come. Okay. This is the ending of this. This is like, I can sit here and stare at this, and that's what I feel like you're doing, and ask all of those questions. And I feel like you do have some perfectionism here. All right. I feel like I'm a Taurus here who got kind of slapped because you got some pride issues here. All right. But there's an opportunity here. There is, but you're moving through it this week. It's the end. It's a light at the end of the tunnel here. The focus here, the challenge here is to move through this grief. This opportunity that you did not receive in the way that you wanted it to, whether this was a love offer, whether this was rejection. I feel sad. I feel upset. I feel like I'm taking it personal because you thought this was perfect. You thought this was going to be amazing. And I think you are done with blaming yourself and feeling sorry for yourself. And this is something where this was a gift that this was removed from you. Removed. This offer that was not emotionally fulfilling anyway for you, Taurus, is being removed. They're asking me to subtract those cups. And I think of that 4 cups energy here. It's like, I'm done fantasizing or daydreaming of how I could have fixed it, changed it, or made it go into my favor. It is what it is. It's time to get going. It's time to get moving. That's what the Chariot energy here brings for you. Some of you are spontaneously going to do a trip, go out, I feel like there's a lot of Taurus here who are going to start looking, whether it's a new place, whether it's a new job, whether it's new friendships. I just feel this energy of I'm sick and tired of looking at things of how or why me. And I'm done with being mopey. I'm done with that shit this week. What advice does Spirit have for my bulls out there? No reversals with the shade cards. Your advice. Although I think your advice here is just to remain open and having faith. That's a star above his head. So I always think of the energy here. Look at this. Your advice here is to let this go. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 8 of Cups. Leave this behind. Leave your sorrows behind. Leave the grief behind. It happened for a reason. Don't lose faith. That's why that star energy. What a beautiful reading for you. All right. And then of course we have with the Pisces moon energy. I just feel this being open to the unknown and realizing that you can't stay in this energy. You can't stay in this past nostalgic feeling. And your advice here is to just really listen to your heart and keep it open with that intuition and face the unknown. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Spirit is stating for you. Oh my gosh, the 2 of Cups. Spirit is saying you are actually going towards a partnership that is going to feel amazing. This could be a new job. This could be a new friendship. This could be a soulmate. This could be the love. Some of you, the love of your life. But it's to remain open to it. And your advice here is to allow this old version of you who had to look about trying to fix it or being better and accept the situation for what it was. And holy moly, look what's there. Look what's there, Taurus. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Gemini. Michelle, I do not do, not for my all signs. Look for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I do not do private readings on my lives. Those are usually in my tarot galleries. You can become a member at harmoniafriends.com. There is a free trial right now. And I think the next tarot one's going to be in the beginning of April. I have to release that this week. But those galleries, you have a chance for a mini, or you can get a private reading. Just go to my website. My members get all the discounts though. I mean, you get a huge discount if you're a member. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Most people liked it just for the discounts. Gemini. Yeah, you're definitely purging for a class. Who does a class? Who does a workshop? An enhanced Thoth workshop. And by the way, my Thoth workshop, I still have available spots. So if you are readers listening right now, the doors close on Wednesday. This is a combination of learning an introduction of the Thoth or Thoth for some of you deck, infused with self-development work, primarily shadow work, because that's why I call myself the shadow priestess. I look upon things of inner child work and shadow work to break blockages. And this is breaking blockages in creativity and things that you want to do. It's a really cool 4-week program. It's 2 of my workshops really infused in one, but there are some requirements, primarily that you need to know the basics of tarot, because I still use the comparison of another deck system, which we all more familiar with, which is the Rider-Waite. So you do need to have some knowledge of those things. So just make sure you check out the requirements, or just contact me if you have questions. But there's payment plans, $100 deposit, payment plans, $200 off if you're a member. No brainer again for the membership areas. All right, Gemini. All right, Gemini, what's your week like? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you are stuck. How do I get my Geminis out of their head this week? I think the advice here is, this is an energy of procrastination. I got some Geminis here who have been procrastinating on a task. And this is listen, I do not sugarcoat. So, and this is not me slapping you. This is maybe a little bit of a spiritual spanking, but this is the energy here of something going on. It's like, I'll get started and do this another day, another day, another day. I feel a buildup of procrastination. You have a chance here this week to do it differently, but I feel stuck. And it's something that you've been ignoring. There's something that the more you ignore this, the less time, like it's becoming heavier. I do. I feel like something here is becoming heavier, ignoring. You're spending time doing something here that you may not truly desire to do, or like how you procrastinate, and I can only give myself as an example. But you know how like you procrastinate and it's like all of a sudden you do tasks that you wanted to do like 7 years ago, and all of a sudden they're in front of this whatever this big task is. That's what's coming up here. You have been sitting on something that has to get done and it hasn't been done. Some of you, it's paperwork, backfiling. I mean, we are in tax season right now. Others of you, it's not ending something. Some of you, I feel like writer's block. I almost feel like you're working on other projects and it's like, I got to finish this book. Why haven't I even just finished this book? But here's the thing. There is a deadline here that is being addressed to you this week, and you're not going to be happy about it. So I feel like there's something here in your energy that's going to be like, this is bullshit. I need more time to do this, or I need this. But it's never the right time. It's never going to be the right time in this scenario. So however this comes up, I do feel like this is spirit coming in, and I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised with the end of the tunnel here, and patience if the tower comes out. And if the tower comes out, I promise you, I will not say I told you so. Okay. But I do feel this energy of something here coming out, breaking in. And I feel like spirit is coming in to break something in. So when that happens, or if you feel a tower moment here, and if we get the star, that means the tower moment's already happened. But I feel this energy here being very vulnerable and actually shifting you in the timeline that you need to be in right now, Gemini. It's never the right time, and this may make you a little bit angry because, well, you've been sitting on it. What advice does Spirit have for you? No reversals. 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a very happy card. It's all about community. It's all about leaning into one another as well. This is your circle. Your advice here is to ask for help. Be open to a community that is supportive of you. Because maybe you haven't been asking for help or assistance, and maybe you're annoyed at yourself this week. But the advice here is to ask, or be open to your family, or be open to your community, your friends. King of Swords, that's your energy. We're going to pull another one because you got a double King of Swords. All right. That's your intelligence. That's being honest. That's being very open in communication. Be honest with needing help, or be honest with getting assistance. Put your pride to the side for some of you. This is for somebody here who's been procrastinating badly, like really, really badly on something. And it's time to, some of you, get the new job. It's time for you to end that relationship. Maybe you need to lean on your family for support, okay? Stop using money as an excuse here. Here we go, 5 of Swords, your ego. Some of you, the perfectionism that comes in is that you don't want to lose anything more, but this is a battle that you may have to walk away from and not win a damn thing. But what you'll have is support. What you'll have is assistance. You don't have to do this on your own. Be open to advice also. Doesn't mean you have to take it, Gemini. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer is up. Thanks for liking and sharing. I do appreciate it. All right, Cancer. What is going on for Cancer this week? Here we go. Oh boy. What are we unhappy with? Oh, Taurus energy. I love how it goes to a 4 or 5. We get a 6, then it means you're moving. Okay, a little unbalanced. You're not happy about this. Okay, listen, we're going into retrograde. We're just moving our way into there. This is a really strong message, so I'm just going to state this for you, Cancer, especially if there is paperwork that comes in. You may be angry because I don't know if something was misrepresented, or maybe you forgot to sign something, or maybe you signed something without reading the fine letter print. But this week, I just feel like it's almost like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I signed that. I can't believe I didn't see that. You're going to be challenged this week here with some kind of counseling, traditional formation here. And I feel like it's traditionally paperwork or a contract. Some of you, this is have to do with a divorce. You thought that you were done with it. You thought everything was amicable. It's not. Others of you, this could be an inheritance of some sort. This could be a loan. But I feel smacked in here about something that I signed or you feel owed to, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me? Temperance is here twice. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is gonna test your patience this week. I got some Cancer signs here are going to be tested by finding out this news because you thought it was done with, you thought it was finalized, you thought it was equal, and you're realizing, what the hell is this? But there's something about how it's seen in writing. What advice does my Cancer signs have this week? You got Temperance twice, but I feel this. Your challenge is to remain aligned. This is going to derail you. I just heard exception of the rule. Don't forget you can manifest that. There's something here about being the exception of the rule. Queen of Cups. There you are. Use your intuition. You're going to have to remain open and loving. Do not take this personally. The Queen of Cups knows how to not take things so personally. She really does. Even though she's loving, she can set things aside, her emotions. She's very much in tune with her emotions. Also with source. Be in tune with source. And in order to be in tuned in source, your vibration has to remain what? Aligned. Don't let this derail you, Spirit is saying. Be open to seeing this as the exception of the rule this week. Oh my gosh. Strength, Leo energy. Endurance. It's building you. This is building your endurance. You are strong enough to face this week. And Spirit wants to remind you of that. You were super, you're an intelligent and you're smart and you're loving, but whatever news comes your way where it feels that you signed or you're committed to or you're in a contract with, where this news comes and derails you, the reason it's here is because you are vibing something much more aligned to you. It's really going to knock on your perfectionism here, because I feel like I got someone here who takes a lot of pride, and you're going to face a prideful issue this week. But have faith that you can be the exception of the rule. That's part of law of attraction. And in order to do that, you got to believe it. You have to trust source and what you can vibe. You can vibe things high or you can vibe things low. What are you going to feel into this week? And Spirit is saying, feel in to the love. Feel into the fact that you are stronger now. You're capable now to take on these tasks and not really be attached to the outcome or attached to the scenario here that could be scary. That's what I have for Cancer this week. Let's move on to Leo. You got this, Cancer. I know you do. Leo. For those of you who are jumping on, because we got quite a few of you now on YouTube and on Facebook, I am live streaming. If you missed your sign, don't forget there's always a collective message at the end. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you want to catch the replay, I will timestamp it at the end of this live, or you can just pop on over to YouTube right now and hit the rewind. I can't do that right now with Facebook because of the way the settings are, and I'm doing multi-platforms, but you most certainly can do that with YouTube. That's why I put these lovely little banners here for you so you can quickly get to them. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo this week. Hello, Ladder Booking. Welcome. Leo. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Leo, what's going on for your week? Oh my God, this Four of Cups. What is going on? Like Four of Cups wants to come out for everybody this week. Now we got Four of Cups reversed. Okay. I almost want to take that card out. That's like one of my least favorite cards. In some ways it is. Oh boy. Leo. Time out. We're going to have to take these upright because we already know what this is. Okay. We already know what this Leo's been through. Let me ask you this. Are you tired of being the third wheel? Are you tired of holding your everything? Like everything? Because this is someone here who's so fed up, so pouty about this crap that should make them happy and light them up. But I feel that I'm around a person or people that make me feel like a third wheel. Yet, who comes to Leo to save the day or to make things all right? I feel like that's you. And I feel very upset because all of a sudden I'm around these individuals who I know don't light me up, who don't appreciate me. I wish they would do this. I wish they would appear this way, but this is like, let me see what more I can do. And this week you're like, no, I don't have any more to give. I feel emotionally drained and I feel that I have nothing more to give to this. And just being massively disappointed with this. But the light is at the end of the tunnel here, and it's never a good time. It's never a good time to leave a scenario here, but I do feel that you are leaving. Or you're just fed up, you're done. In this week's energy, it feels like you're just Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh. This is an opportunity to love you. it's like, look at all of these individuals here that you've been facing. No one has offered you this cup. Your advice here is to take your cup. Take your worth, take your love. High Priestess energy. It's time to listen to your heart. It's time to focus here on self-love. The High Priestess is so open to source, and I feel like you are actually in the precipice of opening up a new gift. And you have been really pushed in a spiritual way. Some of you may feel like an awakening. Okay. Dark night of souls you might have been through, or you're going through. And if you don't know what that term is like a midlife crisis on steroids. Okay. But this is leading you onto a pathway of self-love, to being more mindful, to being more open to things that you can't always see. That could be manifesting dreams. That could be psychic abilities. Some of you are going towards being open out of the closet with your psychic gifts. But you can't get your freak on to some extent with these individuals. They're not going to support you. So this week, I feel there's an opportunity of seeing your worth and to really go after those hidden truths that you already see and have and feel with the universe. Okay. You already feel it. You can taste this. You can smell this. You just know that you don't belong in this anymore this week. All right. That's what I have for Leo. We're going to go on to Virgo. Virgo is up next. Don't forget, if you've seen all your signs, are still collective at the end. So stay tuned. Virgo. Oh, let's see what's going to happen here with our Four of Cups. Is it going to come out for Virgo? I'm a little concerned. I am so excited for the Toth workshop on Saturday. For those of you who are signed up, man, when I do this course, anytime I do a course or a workshop, I'm not just the teacher, I'm the student too. And I take the course with them. I do, because it's important to be in both roles. And we all are teachers, and you guys teach me stuff too. But this course is always so eye-opening, and I always have huge transitional moments that like help me clear stuff. And I'm very excited because some of the individuals signing up have been kind of doing it all together through my courses. I watched these guys in the beginning tarot one, and then go to Mastering the Mirror, which was the shadow work one. And now we're infusing it with Advanced Tarot, which is the Toth and the shadow work. And it's just a magical course, and I'm so passionate about it and excited to see these individuals go through that. And some old ones too that came from the course who didn't get to take it the last time. So it's going to be fun to merge worlds and have people who feel inclined to go there, because we're usually clearing something collective. And so I'd be curious as to what that's going to be on Saturday. It's so much fun. All right, Virgo, you ready? Ten of Wands. Judgment. Oh my God. Well, here's the good news. This is about to drop. Drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. Drop, 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 drop. You're facing some situationships here. Some of you, it is a situationship. You are facing something here where there is some misjudgment. And I feel the misjudgment here is in poor boundaries. I feel like there's something here that you thought you had put in place or was enough of to protect yourself. And I got a Virgo here who is looking at, well, what can I do more to protect myself from the situation? But what happens is what can I do more? I feel like it's overprotection. It's almost becoming a burden here of like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I got a Virgo here who's afraid to allow themselves to just end something, or trust the universe too. This is about ascension. This is commitment too. But I feel someone here who's closed their heart with that perfectionism here, and the light at the end of the tunnel here is saying that your walls are getting super, super high. You actually may be missing out on something. And this week, you may be looking at that going, oh my gosh, maybe my walls have been up really high. Why am I so worried about all of these different scenarios when they're not here yet? Like, I just feel like I'm overly protecting myself, and it's becoming so freaking heavy to hold these walls up. And it's like, oh my gosh, just let go. You have to trust. You have to have faith. You're so guarded. You're such an individual here who's overly protective now of everything, including your dreams. It's like you almost don't trust the universe right now, Virgo. You could be going back and going over your manifestations and changing them a little bit. It's like, cut it out. So you're like, what do you want? Because all you're saying is that you don't trust me. Well, here, are you doing it right? I feel like you're knocking on God's door and like, excuse me, I just want to make sure. Did you get my message? I feel like I got a Virgo. I just want to check on that a little, a little bit more. Did you get my message? Oh, Virgo. It's overprotective. What is advice Spirit has for you? Probably to chill, take a vacation. Stop worrying about the worst case scenarios here. Yeah, 7 of Swords. All right. I just feel so lied to or cheated on, and I feel like Spirit is like, I'm on your side. All right. I'm on your side. I'm just working in the dark. You may not see everything that I'm doing, but stop focusing on the fact that I'm going to screw you over. Okay. Because I feel like Virgo's here, like, you're going to screw me over. I know it. And you may be feeling this very overprotective if this is a person, guys, a relationship that you just have had a hard time opening up to and allowing. And oh my gosh, Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Very nurturing, very loving, but practical. And Spirit's going, just be practical, right? Nurturing, invest wisely, but you don't have to fear the worst consequence. And I feel like an apocalypse here, all right? You're a very nurturing, loving individual here, but you're very practical and you're very good with money. If you're not good with money, you're just really good with the quality time of it. But this fear of someone going to take from you, steal from you, is also hindering you. Okay. I just feel very overly protective. And the universe is like, listen, and if this is something here where you're worried that you can't do, the Queen of Pentacles is a financial advisor as well. Right. It's like it could be like seek advisement. Someone that you can trust so that you don't feel burden of doing it all on your own. Are you open to that? Are you open to getting an investor or an accountant or somebody here who could help you? So that you're not feeling so, heavy. I almost feel like just like a heavy energy, All right, let's see what's going on for Libra. But I do feel like you're going through that, Virgo. Libra. Libra. Well, I can tell you one thing, Michelle. I absolutely suffer from both of those, anxiety and depression. And it's always, I say the same thing. It's easier said than done. But the best advice we can give ourselves is to get assistance and help, and not be afraid to ask for it too when we know we love ourselves. But it's hard because it's like, who do you know to trust, you know, until you start trusting yourself. It is hard. Nobody said life is easy, right? I'm with you. Libra. What's going on for Libra? My laughing is part of my anxiety, Michelle. It's not of, I never laugh at an individual. Libra. Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Well, there's a long-term opportunity here you're being faced with this week here, Libra. This is you. I think you're being very open to it. I think you're being very, I mean, you're on the throne for it this week for my Libras. But the Knight of Pentacles energy is something here that is slow growing. It's worth the investment, and it takes time to get there. So you are definitely facing a long-term goal, a long-term opportunity, or a long-term relationship, but it is something brand spanking new. You haven't been ready to get to this, but I feel like you're now being open to this. Okay. So you're being open or to an offer, or you may be receiving an offer, or you may be giving an offer, but I feel this level of being open to the opportunity to expand. I mean, the Queen of Swords is somebody here who really is very intelligent, advises, might even be getting financial advisement. Could be that too. But there's an opportunity here of doing something new this week, and it is a long-term goal or a long-term dream for some of you. But your challenge is to remain balanced, only take on what you can, be patient. In the pursuit of perfection, night after night, I'm gifted myself a thousand flaws. I feel like there's an opportunity here to handle this perfectionism and take a new approach to something for you. What advice does Libra have? Eight of Swords. So this is kind of like that anxiety again, right? Being in your head, self-sabotage, thinking the worst case scenarios. So your advice here is to remain calm, not to get in your head. You've already passed this test. You've already passed this obstacle. But now with this pentacle, and I'm seeing this as a 3 of Pentacles, is about collaboration. Don't think the worst case scenario for this long-term dream or investment. Eight of Swords here, Hangman. Again, gaining a new perception. Time to breathe, time to look at things differently. Whatever you're facing this week and you're declaring, and I feel like it's for a new beginning here that is allowing you to go after something long-term. You don't have to sit on this as much, but what you're going to have to sacrifice here is thinking the worst case scenario here. Use this. And, you know, fear and excitement are on the same line. I used to use this a lot. So you're using me as an example, especially if you have stage fright or you fear stuff. Like when I fear stuff, sometimes I would laugh at it or be like this because I was scared. There's something here where you're going to use that excitement. You're going to use that fear. Use your fear to channel this and to persevere. use this anxiety, use this thoughts as excitement of, oh my gosh, I'm going to do it. And, you know, I always think of the page as the fool. I do. But at this point, it's becoming the fool to the page to me. That's how I see them. Because they're still holding the wand, right? But with the fool, it's a like hobo little bag. But with the page, they have growth on here. And there's an opportunity here to use your channel your anxiety, your fears into excitement, and look upon it as growth, and get excited about this long-term dream or this long-term goal for you. Yeah, that's what I got. All right, let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio. Yeah, Rachel took the course. She was part of the initial crew. All right, Scorpio. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing and being here. Much love to you all. Don't forget, there's always a collective message. You can check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cross-watching is welcome, but just remember it might be vice versa in the storytelling. So, Scorpio. Knight of Wands reversed. Ooh. We have the Ten of Cups here, and we have the Hangman. Well, I feel this pull out energy that's going to be yanked from you this week. I do feel a little bit concerned because okay. Let's back up a little bit. I got a Scorpio here who loves to help out. 100% loves to help out individuals, be there for them, usually can align it really well. But I feel there's an opportunity here where something may be yanked for you. And I feel this energy of giving you second thoughts. Why do I feel second thoughts? Okay. Because this energy here of someone going in and out, it's like passionate 1 minute and then pulled away. I feel that somebody here is either really gung-ho of saying, oh, yes, thank you so much for your assistance or your help. Yeah, I'll be returning X, Y, and Z, and then they don't return, or they don't. There's something here where there's a promise that is pulled and yanked away. I think that you love this person a lot. And if you don't love this person, it's just like they're part of the community. They're part of they're your coworker. But I feel this energy here of, always leaning or supporting this person. But this week, I feel this energy of you going, wait a minute, something feels off. This has been going on, and I always see 4 here. So I feel like 4 weeks, 4 months. Some of you, it's been 4 months. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're always holding everything together. You're starting to realize that this person here that you are holding on to is not really always present. Some of you not present for the children. Others of you is just not present to do the work or to collaborate. But I feel this energy of a Scorpio who's doing all of the work and is starting to realize, is it going to get better? What's your advice? What's Scorpio's advice? Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. Well, that's an offer, an opportunity. That's a big offer and a big opportunity. Spirit's saying you have a big opportunity and an offer to look at this differently. Knight of Pentacles. Do you know your worth? If you're having second thoughts or like I feel like someone here is having second thoughts about my worth or the value or the quality that I bring, it's happening for a reason. I do think that you're seeing that this week. I think some of you are like, do I really want to stay at this job if it's going to be like this? Like, I thought that they had my back, but they're never really there for me, or they're piling on more work. Others of you are in a relationship and it's like, I thought this was long-term or my long-term relationship, but do I really want to be the one carrying all of the work? There's an opportunity to look at this relationship, to evaluate it this week. I do feel like you are going to be heavily thinking about if you want to commit to this long term. Is this the job you want to end with? Is this a relationship you want to, go to the next level with this in and out? And some of you, this in and out energy is a player, someone that's played you before or is not consistent with the value that they bring towards this relationship. But I do think it's going to be heavily on your mind in this week's energy. That's what I have for Scorpio. Let's move on to our Saggies. Scorpios are starting to see the patterns. Yeah, for sure. Sagittarius. Saggies. Two of Cups. Oh, dang, that fall. Hold on. Jeez, I almost took out everything with that, including the whole deck. We have Two of Cups here. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, this is interesting. I feel assistance. I feel I got some Saggies here about to assist an individual here who could use some help. This may be assistance in money. This may be assistance in quality of time. But I feel that you are about to take on some responsibility. Now, the thing is, you're being challenged here not to be a perfectionist to this individual. I mean, it comes down to expectations, because the expectations here have to be really, really low on what you want right now. I can tell you right now, because this person is not ready to fulfill that, but they do sure need some help, Saggies. I feel like you're in the position, and if you're not in the position, you're getting a position here of help, but just know that this person may be a perfectionist and you may be worried about that. But I feel this is the energy of a Saggy here helping or assisting with an individual. But it's because this person's established. It's because this person's been through a lot. They're not really worried about their financial situation. They can take care of themselves. They're independent. Odd couple. This is an odd couple. Okay. Could even be blood related, but I just feel different personalities. And I feel there's going to be assistance this week of helping, but not necessarily like the expectation here. And we haven't even gotten to the advice, but I'm feeling it. The expectation here is not to have high expectations. If you're helping, you're helping. If you're choosing not to, just know that this is going to happen. This energy here being unhappy circle. But you do what you got to do, you know. What advice does Spirit have for my Saggies out here? Six of Wands. Now that's somebody here who gets credit, who gets shit done, is ready to take a battle and be successful at it. This is the energy of what you're bringing to the table for this person. It may be unhappy this week, and you may get frustrated with an individual because they're not doing it your way or how you would view or see things. But it's also challenging you to love unconditionally as well. It is. You'll get through it, Spirit's saying. It's gonna be something that's actually gonna be beneficial for two individuals. It is. Oh my gosh. 4 Pentacles. One is you're not going to be a miser about this. This is called unconditionally helping someone. You're giving a gift, right? But the other thing is that this person here is going to value you in a completely different way. All right. They're going to sure learn this week here that maybe they should have saved or they should have done something in a more practical way, but your advice is not going to be unheard. It'll probably be heard better by just allowing this person to naturally see it in their way instead of saying, but you see why you got to do it this way. You see. And I feel Saggy here is going to not necessarily be gifted with this right away in this week's energy, dissatisfied because you're like, I don't know if I'm going to get this back, but this investment here is because you have been wise. And this is a wise investment here to see how this relationship can be more fair. It's the end of a tunnel. So I don't feel like it's an end of an era with a relationship. I just feel very strong soulmate energy here. It's the end of conditions. It's unconditional. And both of you are holding on to something of success here. So both of you learn lessons in this. It's a two-way street. There we go. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, here we go. Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. That's the Empress reversed. All right, so I feel a little bit wounded. In my head, I got some Capricorns here who are in their head about not feeling good enough for something. I got some Cappies who don't fully know their worth. Now, I'm not saying that you're like not of high value. It's just that you're really struggling with this. There's a lot of insecurities that are coming up this week about needing proper boundaries and knowing, I don't know, I feel this high energy here, not just a perfectionist, but like being there for everybody. And there's a time and place for this, but I also feel very defeated this week. And this is something where I do feel you are putting up a high boundary, whether you like it or not. This is someone who's saying, I'm taking a mental health day. This is somebody here who's like, I need to step back, but I'm not receiving what I truly fully need this week. We have Taurus and we have Libra energy. And one of the things I love about this one is she's walking, right? But I feel this energy here of needing to reset, needing to take care of my health, not just mental health. I feel like the things that I'm feeding myself, like I feel this week, I feel depleted. I just want to eat ice cream kind of thing. And it's like, you know what? I need off. And this is something that you've been fearing to take off. I got a Capricorn here who's fearful of taking off or taking a day off because of consequences. What advice does Spirit have for you? Oh, look at this. The Star. Aquarius energy. Well, what happens before the Star is the Tower. Spirit's reminding you the worst case scenarios have already happened. You've been through worse. So whatever it is that you are worried about, you've been through worse. Have faith. Be open to receive gifts. And right now, you are intuitively being guided here to take care of yourself now. Oh my goodness. 5 of Cups. You're not going to be able to please everybody. And there's going to be some loss here. But the right people will be by your side. There is a particular relationship here. 2 of Cups may be significant to you. It could be a friend. It could be another individual. It could even be a family member. It could even be your child. But you have love by your side. And you're not going to be able to please everyone by stepping out. But the person who loves you the most will always be there. So that's something that's always going to be there for you. And have faith and be open that things will get better. It's time to try. I just feel like you need proper boundaries. Some of you are very overworked. Others of you are in a very codependent relationship, very fearful of asking for help, assistance, family help. Some of you are in a toxic, relationship. It's that thing. It's having faith. It's being open and not grieving that you did something wrong. It's changing that mentality here of I'm depleted. I need a break. That's what I have for my Capricorns. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. And then we have, so the rule is once we finish Aquarius's reading, and you guys can start doing it now. I got a bunch of you on right now. I just got to make sure you're still all on. And so we get the algorithm up because we still got the collective reading here. Is you all just comment bonus because that will amplify the energy. That reading may even be more enhanced to go towards you. So make sure you guys are commenting bonus. And then we're going to do that right after the Aquarius. And don't forget, there's a giveaway. There's a giveaway coming up. And that's for the people who have signed up for it. I got my bonuses coming in. All right. Aquarius. Oh, no worries, Renee. I don't expect you all to be chit-chatting all this. Some people just like to listen. I'm just asking. When I say the bonus, it's just a chance for me to ask for your guys' help. So I remember, because it just helps boost the algorithm. And I try to get, because it's a collective message. So some people will patiently wait for their side and then they leave. And we'll come back for the timestamps, which is cool. All right, Aquarius, let's see how your week is going. Hello, Kiki from Greece. I so want to go to Greece so badly. That is my bucket list place. I'm so connected to Greece. Aquarius. Tower. The Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. You're at a stalemate. So a couple of different messages here for Aquarius, but I do feel this energy of a stalemate, or it's time. I don't know. You're holding on to something here and trying to remain something aligned. Some of you, this is really a job that hasn't ended yet. Others of you, it's a relationship that hasn't ended yet. But when I see the Tower card here, and I'm going to have to be very wary with these cards because they're a little bit nude here and I don't want to get in trouble. But this Tower card here is the falling or ending of something here. But this is something here that inevitably will fall regardless, whether it is upside down or reverse. It's an ending. Okay. When I see this ending reverse, it's more the energy of not saying that it's going to affect you, but it's going to affect another situation more than you. So this could be the other person, or this could be the job or the relationship. But it's more about the other individual here that's going to, like, you're going to be in it, seeing it, around it, not necessarily involved in it. Okay. Inevitably, this is crashing and burning regardless. This could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is someone who's very intuitive. I feel, because this is this week's energy, that someone is going to approach you with something that you know needs to end. Okay. If this is job related, it's kind of like someone comes in here to wanting to have a heart-to-heart discussion about your future or what you think or something like that. Or if this is a relationship, it's somebody here who wants to do a check-in with you, but they're intuitively being guided here because they feel like something's off. They feel like you are not happy. All right. Regardless, it's falling. Now, I love that this is the Jester because, kind of reminds me of the Fool energy too. It does. You got yourself in and out, in and out. You don't have to give everything away. Some of you have to play. Okay, this is going to sound so bad. Play dumb. Play dumb. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't thinking of leaving, or I'm not, like, just play dumb. Listen to what this person has to state. They're being very open and vulnerable. There's something here about paperwork or looking or evaluating something, but I feel like whatever this perfectionism is, the light of the tunnel here, your challenge here is to be patient, remain patient. Okay. Also knowing that, you don't have to give everything. I just feel like whatever you're doing, you don't have to give fully everything. You can keep it at minimal, keep it balanced. You're going to be able to do it. Like, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'm okay. Energy. Entertain it both. Okay. Hold on to the juggling act right now. You're keeping this person distracted. Why? I think you need time to you are thinking of leaving this, aren't you? Or you have an inkling that something is ending. You might just have that intuition that something's ending here, or this person here suspects that you all of a sudden want to leave, whether it's leave a relationship. And then I'm not saying to juggle a person. Absolutely not. But I feel like there's something about your savings and not giving everything away. And for some of you, it is very heavily job related, because if you give any intuition here and your advice, you're probably going to hold on. We'll see what the cards say. But I feel like whatever this loss is has to do with financial. It's financial loss. So you don't want to give an inkling that you're looking somewhere. Just do that when you have it and then give the news. What's your advice here? Justice. Yeah. Remain balanced. You can still be honest. Libra energy. No, this also could be justice, meaning the law. The law involved. Some of you, if you feel like this person is doing something against the law, make sure you're represented by the law. Eight of Wands. Look at this. By the books, by the law, committed. Wait till you're committed before you give this person an answer. And like I said, if this is a relationship, there's something here about the commitment. Wait till you're committed. And then once that is solidified, that's when you're going to feel the intuition of when to let go of this. But your challenge here is not to auto correct a scenario or give a person more because they are feeling this way. Okay. Because regardless, it's ending. There's an end of a contract, an end of a relationship. But I feel like this, and if this is a relationship and you're with this person, you may have caught them. This could be a cheating scenario too, or cheated out by this person. But there's a reason why that ending is happening, and a lot of it has to do with it's unfair, the consequence of it not being balanced. And you've been doing a balancing act for quite some time here, and I feel like Spirit's really pushing you to be officially promoted, making it official about your work ethic. And others of you, it's the committed here of getting a divorce or to just have something that is more aligned to you, where you do feel balanced and fair. All right, let's move on to the collective. Thanks, guys, for participating in the collective message. A bunch of you said, yeah, bring on the Tower. All right. This is the final reading. And then after this, we have the giveaway. So we'll be doing that too. All right, collective. Let's see what's going on. What collective message do we have for this week's energy for us, Spirit? Oh boy. I'm afraid for this to come out here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Could be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could have fire in your chart. We also have Taurus energy here. You're going to be counseled this week. I think somebody here is going to give you high counsel. You're getting high counsel this week. I got some collective here who like to do it on their own, does everything on their own. But this is someone here who's like, I feel defeated. I feel like this is an empty victory. I'm heartbroken. It almost feels like these are hearts on fire, right? It's like, I failed. I feel a little bit of a failure. Like, I feel like such a failure. I feel like such, like, I don't know. I feel my pride is getting kicked. Celebrated too early. I got cocky about something. I don't know. I feel this energy here of you being advised this week, getting counselor, feeling kicked, feeling, some of you just feel kicked to the curb. But it's like, I know I can't continue to go like this. Some of you are exhausted. Some of you are creatively exhausted. This is someone here who's asking for help. And I do feel like you have an individual who's going to showcase some light out at the end of the tunnel. It feels like a mentor. I feel like collectively here has a tendency to do everything on their own. And the balancing act is getting old when you feel so defeated and trying to do something. So I feel like you either creatively took too much or got cocky about something, or just my pride got in the way. It's very weak to approach this, but it's probably the best thing that you've ever done to yourself this week, collective. It's facing loss, failure. I'm on my own. I can't believe I let it get this bad. But 5 is a change. This is someone who's going to welcome you in the doors. And it's funny because usually the 5 of Pentacles is church, and this is very church oriented to me. It does feel like that, right? It's like welcoming you in no matter how poor you are. You always have a place in the house of God. And not to get religious, but that's what it feels like. It feels like this advisement here is welcoming. It is light. You are going to get the help that you need. It's time to surrender to this. You are so loved. Oh my gosh, you are so loved. You cannot make this up. This is something here where you are going to get a big chunk of I love you this week from Source. And I do feel like it's facing something that you're finally surrendering to, that you feel a little bit defeated on. But you are receiving a massive gift this week of getting help. But you have to surrender to this. Some of you, it's finally getting help on something, or finally being committed here. I just feel like I'm welcomed in, welcome with open hearts. It just feels something here where you are going to be so unconditionally loved this week. You're going to feel this love. It's going to feel warm. It's going to feel exciting. It's going to feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a warm roof over my head for some of you. And if it's not a warm roof, it's you're going to feel so loved because there's something that you felt that you failed or haven't been able to get over, and you're going to get the help you need this week. And it could come in a very strong friendship, an earth angel. Be open. Spirit saying be open to this message of receiving this help or this kind offer, or this commitment. Some of you, it is commitment that you are receiving. It's like you're surrendering, trying to make this perfect, and that's when it comes in. But others of you, this is just an act of love, like a huge thing for you. All right, let's move on now to our giveaway. That's what I have for the collective. Pretty cool reading. There's a strange message. Does the sound go? Did I lose sound? That sucks. I was channeling, so I don't know if I lost sound. Clear now. I'm tripping. Oh, it's scrambled up. I don't know. Sometimes when I heavily I will be honest with you, sometimes when I heavily channel, and that was a very channeled message, that is not of this plane. So my audio stuff goes all the time. All right, we got the giveaway. We are giving away. Yeah, that happened. Nancy, remember when that happened at my mediumship? All of a sudden it went out, not everybody heard my thing. So weird. This is the deck we are giving away, the Beowulf Oracle. This is a really cool deck. What's cool about this deck is it's not a large deck. It's very small. Not saying, okay, I shouldn't say it that way. There's not a lot of cards, but the Beowulf stories in here, the poem that they do. Oh, okay. It could just be my equipment, or it could have just been YouTube. This is the book here that comes in here, and then these are the cards that come, and it's a really cool thing because it's their own deck system, and I do love the cards. The artwork's awesome, but there's very little amount of cards, but that's because the story and a lot of how the cards are placed or fall, or how the messages come across. So if you like runes and like utilizing oracle decks and not necessarily traditional tarot, this is a really cool deck. And I like to mix it with tarot. And I actually just did a Beowulf Oracle reading on Friday. So if you want to check it out, you can go check that reading out. It's on my membership area. But let's see who has won this deck. I guess I can put it here. Can you all see it? I don't know. I'll play it back and listen. I have to always do the timestamps too. You only need to hear part of the message. Anytime I am highly in tuned, and this is crazy, but anytime I'm highly in tune with the angels, that's what happens. Every time. It happened in my mediumship. It happened in like 4 other ones when I channeled Archangel Michael. It zaps. It's so weird. So I'm not surprised by any of it. But usually the people who hear it are the ones who need to hear it, and the others do not. And that's just, that message isn't for you. And that's how we've always taken it. And the people who are stating that in my group right now know, because they've seen it with me. They've been in the room when it's happened. All right. Let's see who the winner is. All right, let's see. Now, how I do these giveaways, for those of you wanting to know, you have to sign up. I put the major arcana cards up, and then the first 22 people who pick are the ones who get entered into the contest. Sometimes they get 2 cards because they got on the top 20 list. The top 20 list is something that is automatically generated, because that's the list that I pick a reader or a winner for a reading. So sometimes the person who gets the reading is also the winner of this if they partake in it, because they got 2 shots. Strength is Dana Cote. Is Dana here? Congratulations, Dana. Dana, you won this deck. She got strength. All right. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's readings, and happy St. Patty's Day to you guys out there. I hope you enjoy. Be safe out there for those of you who are celebrating. But I hope you're all wearing your green. I'm not even wearing green today. All right, you guys take care and have a good one. And I will be on live this week for the love readings. I'm not sure which day yet, but stay tuned. I will always post on YouTube first, so just look at my schedule, and I will see you guys then. You guys take care and have a kick-ass day.